So today I wanted to go ahead and do a first impression of the new Subculture Palette by Anastasia. I bought this like the other day. I don't know when I bought it. I bought it the other day when I first saw it come out at work. It's super pretty. I've swatched it a couple of times, but it looks like that. It's gorgeous. The swatches are amazing for it. They do seem a little bit patchy, but it's something that everyone I feel like can work with. Only color that I'm disappointed with so far, just in swatches, is this guy right here. This is called Electric. I feel like this is like a film. It's not an actual eyeshadow. Like, it doesn't feel, I'll show you. So you'll see me rubbing it in pretty well. That's what it looks like. And on the hand, looks like that. So it comes off really well, but it's almost like just a film, like a topper. Kind of like a blush topper, but like an eyeshadow topper. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but that's what I feel like as far as me just swatching it. So we'll see if that changes when I use it. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna do. I have to go to work later, so I don't know. But let's go ahead and try this bad boy. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off by taking Dawn. This is some people I saw were using it as like all over lid colors, just to like set their primer, but it's too dark for me. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffy crease brush and add this to my crease. And hopefully it'll look good there. Okay, so I barely put my brush in, and you can see how powdery that eyeshadow is. It reminds me of my Modern Renaissance palette. I'm okay with that. Personally, it doesn't bother me. I know that some people are like really picky and it bothers them, but it doesn't bother me. I feel like as long as it works, it works. So this color is going on really, really smooth. That's what that looks like. That's Dawn. Have been loving my Urban Decay, what is it? All Over Beauty Powder. I'll show you. It's this. It's the Urban Decay The Illuminizer Translucent Pressed Beauty Powder. I love this stuff. I love to set my makeup with it. I know like Kathleen Light said that she didn't like it. It does have like tiny, tiny, tiny shimmers in it, but not enough on me to make it look weird, because I would feel weird about that. But it's just super nice, super luminous. Mine is all broken, but I'm gonna swatch a little on the back of my hand. Let's see, where can I put this? This right here. And today I went and I bought this guy. This is by Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon Bronzer, and it's in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. So it's super light. I was gonna use this as a translucent setting powder anyways, because I love how like big it is. I can fit my huge powder brushes in it. So yeah, and when I swatched it, when I brought it home and I swatched it, it has like the same radiant glow type beauty powder as the Urban Decay one. So it's a super close dupe. This one right here is the Urban Decay one, so it's a little bit more, a little bit darker, a little bit more pinky. This one is the Wet n Wild one, but they have the same finish. So if you can get away with going a little bit lighter on this one, like I can, that one's definitely a great one to pick up. Way cheaper. It's still really nice. I used it today all over. Probably wouldn't have used it all over just because it is really pigmented, but I use it all over and I feel like I look really glowy. I feel like this lighting makes everything look really dark on me, but I promise you everything's blended out. It's not that dark, so I don't know why it looks that way. But anyways, back to what we were doing. So we're gonna go in with Dawn. Smarty, I'm trying to do my makeup. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of this. This is definitely a eyeshadow palette that you want to use after you do your face makeup, because I am getting like fallout where my highlighter should be. Let's go in with Destiny, which is like this camo green color, really, really pretty. We'll go in with that with a little bit of a smaller crease brush, and I just want to add that to the crease, maybe a little bit in the outer corner, we'll see. Okay, so after using these two colors, I'm gonna say if you have a hard time or don't have a lot of patience with eyeshadows or eye makeup, I would not get this palette, only because there is a lot of fallout. You do have to use a little bit of product at a time. And if you are someone like that, I would probably stick with like the Tarte palettes, because they're pressed more firmly, so they're gonna be more condensed and they're not gonna have a lot of fallout or kick up, and you can go in with a lot and not have to worry about it. They're harder, they're kind of like harder eyeshadows, so those might be easier for you, but these are beautiful if you do love makeup, if you do want to make it work. They're gorgeous so far. Okay, so that's the green. I am gonna take the shade Axis, which is like this teal color. It's gorgeous. It's super pretty, so pigmented, love it. I'm gonna take that and put that in the outer corners of my eye. Now, I've had this open for a couple of days and I already lost the brush that came with it, but it was a really good brush, so that's a great add-on to this product. Personally, I never liked the brushes that people like provide with eyeshadow palettes, except for like Urban Decay and Anastasia. Those are the two that I actually continue to use. What would you guys think about me doing a makeup tutorial on somebody that has like brown eyes, olive complexion, dark hair, just to kind of like break it up a little bit, just because like certain things will look better on them than me, that kind of thing. I'd really love to do that, and I think my best friend would be down for that, so I kind of want to do that. So let me know what you think. Okay, I'm gonna move close to the camera because I want to show you this. This color Axis is breaking up. Do you see that? It's getting patchy where we had already applied that green shade. Do you see that? Like right in there. This one isn't doing it, but this one is getting patchy right there. So that's aggravating. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more and see if I can't build right there up. And that only happened after I blended it. I'm gonna pat it down. Give it the shape that I want. Maybe I'm gonna pat and blend and see if that works instead. Okay. Okay, so when you pat and blend, it seems to work a lot better. I'm gonna go back in with the Destiny shade, the green that we just used, and add that to kind of just diffuse everything. Try to blend it without getting too patchy. Okay, so that seemed to help. So I guess with that color, so far only that color, you just have to be really careful with how you blend it. I'm gonna go back in with that Access shade again and fix the outer corner because I just messed it up. So that's kind of aggravating, that this gets kind of patchy when you blend it out, but it is something that you can work with. I definitely don't feel like it makes the palette not usable or user friendly. You just have to be patient. So, but as you can see, like that is so much powder right there. I hate doing that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the shade, let's go with Rowdy. It's like a deep, deep, deep purple shade. super gorgeous. I'm gonna go in with just this tiny, tiny little pencil brush. And I'm gonna put that, ooh, where am I gonna put that? I'm gonna put that right on the outer V. I'm gonna put that like, kind of like how you would eyeliner, like just right along the lash line. And work it into the outer corner. Just cause I don't want to take that blue shade off. I feel like that's gonna be really patchy.
Now, I will say,
since they are so softly pressed and they're very pigmented, they do still have to go through a drop test. So even Anastasia said this on Twitter, I think. They still have to go through a drop test. They're not going to break, even though they are really softly pressed. And I find that to be true because I'm the manager at Ulta that does the truck. And I accidentally dropped one of these, and I opened it to make sure it wasn't broken, and it wasn't broken. So I think it's okay so far. I'm just going to take this first blending brush and kind of blend out just my lid right here. Okay, so yeah. When you blend it, a lot of the color comes off. So it's definitely something that you're going to have to go back in with multiple times, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. It's just a little bit more time consuming, which I said earlier. So okay, so I think I'm going to leave it at that because that's already really dark. I'm going to swatch the 3 duochrome shades in this for you guys. I'm going to put them right on the back of my hand so you can see. This one is 1 swipe of Adorn. This one is 2 swipes of Cube. And this one is 4 swipes of Electric. And as you can tell, if you can tell, hopefully, if you're looking at this just like this, let me focus it. If you're looking at this just like this, if it will focus, there we go. This, now that I have rubbed my finger in it, looks like it has a film over it. So I'm not too crazy about that. Use Cube. We'll do Cube. First, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. And I'm going to add this right to where I'm going to want to put that, which is just right in the inner corner. I'm not going to make this a cut crease necessarily. Probably just blend it out just to where I can get that good color payoff right there. Just because I do want it to be really intense. Okay, so this color is really pretty. It pulls a lot of pink, so if you don't like pink, steer clear. But I feel like you can make it work. I'm just going to blend out that edge right there. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a tiny bit of that cube shade and add it right underneath my brow bone, just to tie everything in. Ooh, that's gorgeous, right? Yeah, that's really pretty. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Rowdy, which is that deep purple, and I'm gonna add that right to where we originally put it, just to build up the intensity since we did lose a little bit of it. Like that. And then I'm going to take the brush that I used for the Axis shade, the teal, and I'm just going to blend that out with this. Nothing is on this except for what remained from the teal shade. Okay, so just beware. I do feel like these can get patchy. The matte shades, at least. The dark matte ones. Axis. Mainly Axis, not really much Rowdy, but Axis definitely was very patchy. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go back in with this brush, take Destiny, which was that nice camo green that we used. I'm just gonna blend out all of the edges with this once again, making sure everything up at the top is really seamless and smooth. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my beauty blender. I'm gonna take that same Wet n Wild powder that I was using. Actually, not my beauty blender. I'm gonna take this little Bare Minerals concealer brush that I have. I'm just gonna apply it like this on both sides. Just to sculpt that. Like that. I shouldn't have used pink blush either. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, so now that I went in with that Destiny shade underneath my eyes, I'm going to take Fudge, which is like this deep dark brown. This is one of their original colors. And I'm just going to take that on a tiny little pencil brush and add that to underneath my eye as well. I am going to go ahead and apply this Anastasia highlighting duo pencil, and I'm going to apply the lighter shade, which is Matte Shell, to my inner waterline. I'm going to go ahead and finish up with my lashes. I'm going to apply a tiny bit of eyeliner, and then I'll come back and show you guys the rest. Okay guys, so that is my completed look and first impression of the Subculture Palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. My rating for it, I like my Modern Renaissance better, but I would recommend getting this. The colors are so pretty, so unique, so fun. There's multiple ways to build looks in this. Super pigmented. Only bad thing that I have to say is that they're very patchy. At least the few that I tried. I didn't try all of them today. But the few that I did try that are dark and matte did get a little patchy, but as long as you can work through that, keep adding up the intensity and blend it out, you'll be good to go. So out of 10, I'd probably give this a 7. So I do really like it. I don't plan on returning it or anything. And I'm really happy that I got it. So that's the first impressions of it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else that you want to see. Comment, tell me if you like this look. I ended up adding just some winged eyeliner and a little bit of eyelashes, and then I put on a lip, and yeah. So let me know if you guys like it, okay? I'll see you guys later. Bye.